Thank you, Richard Bystrom, for your $20 donation. Sanemon, easily the best Pokemon. Put my $20 towards the Mario 16 Star Run.
So this glitch is so ridiculous that it's very possible that having the Geodudes in box 3 will cause it to screw up. There's just...
That's very, very true, actually. Like, it's not just your box has to be filled, it has to be filled with specific stuff, like... that was definitely earlier. Might be too early. Like, if you've got, for example, if you've got eggs in box 1, this glitch doesn't work. You just get, like, Togepi's instead of what I'm actually trying to get. This is awful.
Would it help to release the excess?
Maybe, but that takes too long. I'm trying to speed game, so... I'll just hope it works, you know. Okay, it wasn't too early. Wow, really? That was late. God damn. I'm really surprised that was late.
While you're moving that around, maybe you could explain what a lag frame is.
There's a lot of lag because I'm switching. Well, there's not a lot, but there's more lag. Because, oh, I can't count to 5. I've lost count.
You got one more.
Is that it? Is that 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. There's just more lag because I'm switching to a box with 20. If you switch to a box with 0, the frame that I'm trying to turn the game off at just doesn't exist for whatever reason. And so this is actually harder to do on Game Boy Player because it's a better system. So there's less lag, and so it's harder to actually hit the frame I'm trying to do. This is best on a Game Boy Color, but I don't have one of those, and you definitely can't stream one of those. Oh, actually, that's not true. This is best on Pokemon Stadium 2. The issue with doing it on Pokemon Stadium 2 is it's got a different saving system. So it's easy to hit, but if you miss it, the game's like, no. Nah, see, I went too early that time. It'll just corrupt your save file on the spot if you miss. And, Ring Rush, shout outs to Ring Rush. He was like the only person who's really helped me with this glitch. He was doing a lot of early stuff, like when we first came across it. Got his crystal cart destroyed that way. And he got really mad. And then I tried it and it just didn't work, but my cart was still fine. It was all good. And then, so I had the idea. We initially had this really cool method to beat Crystal, and it was really, really consistent, really nice. And it all turned out to be an emulator glitch, and the game crashed when a certain thing happened. No spoilers. So we got really mad, and then I had the idea to go to gold, and then neither of us wanted it to test it on gold card, because how was that too late? Wow. Because we didn't want our gold cards to fry, so I rounded up Moist, shoutouts to Moist, to just set his cart as, you know, on fire, and then he magically got it to work first go, and I got really mad, but shoutouts to him for getting this glitch to work and proving it's possible on console.
Well, thank you to Sean Perry for your $15 donation. It's almost 7 a.m. here, and I've stayed up to watch Worcester be the Pokemon master he is. Franker Z for Wind Waker file name. Thank you, Patrick Steele, for your $10 donation. This is a pretty awesome thing you all are doing. I have an uncle who survived cancer, no really, and a grandmother who had so far survived leukemia and breast cancer. Please keep up the good work. Oh yeah, money goes to the runner's choice, which will be Franker Z.
Wow. It's like really, really close after you say yes that you have to reset. I'm really surprised that's too late though. This box is now going to have 30 in it. Because I've gone too late 4 times now.
That's 20, Mark.
Yeah, I said 20.
You said 30.
You said 30.
God damn it!
Thank you, Sarah Huxley, for your $10 donation. I forgot to leave a comment last time, so here's another 10 bucks. Gotta catch them all, but definitely not cancer.
Oh dear. See, it's a different timing as well. I've been practicing this run on emulator like the whole time because this is ridiculous to practice on console because you have to go these 45 minutes to practice the glitch, and then if you mess it up or you do anything on console, you just can't replicate it again. It just doesn't work. You have to play through the first 45 minutes again. And so doing this without save states is ridiculously stupid and tedious. This is another run that I've never completed. I already know this one's too late. Yeah. I've never done a full run of this on emulator or console. So, yeah, I don't know why I said I'd do this run.
Maybe to eat up some of the time, a little bit more of an in-depth explanation about what lag is. Lag is when the game is unable to keep up with the amount of calculations that it has to do, and so it actually slows down so it can catch up. In the first-gen Pokemon game, one thing they had a storage system with different boxes, and so one kind of inconvenient thing was that if your boxes were full...
That's too early.
If your boxes were full, like let's say you had one in like box 2 and you wanted to move into box 3 and your party was full, what you had to do was you had to switch to a box that wasn't full, deposit, switch back, pick it up, and then move it over to box 3. Pick it up from box 2 and then move it over to box 3. It was a real pain. So in the second gen, they said, okay, we'll let you just like move the Pokemon between the boxes without you having to get it into your party, which is a really nice, convenient feature. The thing that we're trying to exploit here, we're just trying to exploit, is he's trying to exploit a lag frame. He's trying to get to a point where the game has to slow down to keep up, and the move Pokemon, that move box feature lets you switch Pokemon between different boxes without having to pick them up, and so to do that, the game has to read data from multiple boxes simultaneously, and if they've got a lot of Pokemon in it, that's the opportunity to create the lag that we need.
Wow.
And for reference, a frame, like a single frame, is a 60th of a second. So that's the window of time that I'm trying to work with here, so it's obscenely difficult.
Especially since this isn't like, you know, a platformer run or something like that where you might have a frame of reference for where that frame is on a frame perfect trick in the platformer. Here we've got nothing. It's just kind of a certain feel.
It's awkward as well because if not on the controller, I'm hitting a button on the GameCube, which is not very natural at all.
I think you're just obsessed with those speed things. It's like national sports.
Really likes Geodudes.
Yeah, I made a lot more than 39.
Thank you, Adrian Hernandez, for your $10 donation. My friend Tony, who was watching, had a scare regarding cancer a while ago, so I'm happy to help. Totodile rules. Thank you, Tanja Punt, for your $25 donation. Thank you for an awesome stream for a really great cause. Put this money towards Myriad's choice for Wind Waker file name. Greetings from Germany. Thank you, Brett Nelson, for your $20 donation. $20 more from my pawpaw, who is recovering from lung cancer. To Franker Z for Wind Waker file name. Great job to all the runners. Franker Z. Thank you, Tammy Teal, for your $20 donation. What you guys are doing is awesome. Put this towards the Super Mario 64 16-star run, please.
Yes, we did it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so yeah, in case you didn't see, those things don't have a name, and they're also level 1. Oh, sorry, level 0. So yeah, when I go to move, they'll... Wow, I got 5 of them. That's incredible. Usually I get 1. Oh, there's no room. Didn't I just move the egg out of there?
You did.
Oh, out of box 1. That's fine. So now, the whole reason we had to go to the daycare is this thing is useless. It's level 0. It's just level 0 with a really dumb name, and its stats are like 5. But if we give it to the daycare, and then we take it back out, it isn't, just nothing.
I'll raise your...
Are we geniuses or what? It's grown by 1 level. But yeah, I'll actually show you what it's turned into. So remember that Geodude? Nope. That ain't a Geodude anymore. Okay, so now we're gonna do a lot of funky stuff. So basically that's now changed from like, I think it's a 00 to a FF in hexadecimal. And so now it has the properties where it is... The game knows it's there, so it knows it's got 6, but it's gonna stop reading it as a Pokemon. So it doesn't know I've got 6, and now I've got 7 in my party. Where'd I put that Crocodile? There he is. Oh, sorry. That's the wrong box. There we go. There. That's good. Okay, I'm already in box. Oh wow, that's wrong. Okay, so now it knows that I've got 7 Pokemon, and the game only stops you withdrawing Pokemon into your party when it knows you've got 6. So it can only read 6, so I can't read anymore. Oh, that's the wrong spot. Whatever, I'll work with that. It can only read 6, but it thinks I've got 7, so I can just keep withdrawing Pokemon at will here. So now I've got 8, and so the game gets really confused at this point, and it's shifting bytes all over the place. And so what that did is, it made my lead Geodude that I subbed in, it made it a Croconaw. This one is going to make its item a Poison Cure Berry. That one's going to make its first move Growth. That one's going to make it its second move Growth. And that one's going to make it its third move Hyper Fang. Which is why I needed a Totodile, because if I get a Croconaw with 4 growths, I'm done. I could clone a Croconaw, but then he gets Sharpen, which also doesn't do anything. So you just need an attacking move, and Totodile works. So now I'm just withdrawing as many Pokemon as I really like. I had 20 in this box, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Yeah, so what he's talking about is the game kind of keeps an internal list of all of the Pokemon and all of the moves, and they don't really correspond to anything. Like, there's no order to the way the Pokemon or the moves are listed.
No, that's not true. The Pokemon are ordered by the Pokedex number, and
Oh, are they? 'Cause that's not true in Gen 1.
yeah, it's not in Gen 1. Okay. This is actually really risky, I hope I've done this right, because now that I've saved, like, if I've done this wrong, I'm done. This change box right here. But okay, when you can't withdraw as many as you like, that's 29. When I get to 30, the game's like, nope.
That's enough. Whoa.
By the way,
That title screen.
the game is actually quite happy. This is where stuff gets really interesting.